Hi everyone, it's Preshni from Perfect Shade Cosmetics on the Bluff. Trust you're all doing well. So I'm here today to quickly show you an everyday look that can be done using our products, and also one of the new techniques that we have tried and tested and is guaranteed to keep your makeup on the entire day and night up until you remove it. Okay, so I've started off this morning with prepping my face in terms of I washed with the vitamin C face wash. I've done a thorough cleanse with this. Okay, I went on to use my brightening and anti-aging serum. This is applied on the entire face down to my neck, including under my eyes, for treating any dark circles, lines, wrinkles, pigmentation, age spots, acne spots, discoloration, sunburn, acne, enlarged pores, anything of that sort. This is on promotion currently for 180 rand. Okay, and our face wash is on promotion for 99 rand. And then I have done my day and night cream, which is also on promotion for 180 rand. Okay, so I'm going to go in next with the use of my Photoshop primer, and that is going to give me sun protection as well as prep my skin for the makeup, and it is on promotion currently for 99 rand as well. Okay, so I'm quickly just taking a little bit there, going to apply it on my face and neck and just rub it in. You can use your fingers to do this. Okay, so what this does is that it mattifies your skin, it preps your skin for the makeup, it has an SPF 50 benefit, it has anti-inflammatory properties, it has anti-aging properties. So you are getting a full benefit from this product. It also helps to smoothen the texture on your skin, so when you apply the makeup, you are getting a much smoother, flawless finish versus not using it. Okay, so I've applied that completely on my face. You don't need to allow it to set in or anything. You can go on immediately with your makeup thereafter. The next product I'm going to be using now is my Coffee Corrector. That's in the shade, Coffee Corrector. Okay, that's the one I use. The corrector serves the purpose of neutralizing any of your imperfections, whether you have dark circles, or any pigmentation or scars or marks, anything that requires coverage. You're going to use your corrector on it. As you can see, it just takes away whatever imperfection I have there. It brings back my imperfected areas back to looking skin toned, and I'm not blending this in, just applying it in those areas. I'm going to be blending my foundation over this. Okay, so I apply it around my mouth as well because of the slight discoloration there. Okay, and then a little bit on my forehead as well for that discoloration as well. You can do it down onto your neck as well. Okay, so next I'm going to be showing you our secret technique. This is what Shiloh actually figured out, and I'm basically taking a little lid here. Okay, so I'm going to be taking a little bit of my honey foundation. That's my Ultra Essence foundation in the shade Honey. Okay, and I'm going to basically take a little drop of this, put it in there. Okay, that's the foundation in there. And then I'm going to take a little bit of my setting powder, which is, I use the shade 5 setting powder. Okay, and I'm going to be putting some of this powder into the foundation. You can see what I'm doing. Okay, I've put in a little bit of that powder there, and I'm going to give this a mix. So you're creating this paste that becomes a semi-mattish sort of, and it just, when you apply it on your skin, you've got to work a bit faster with it, and it just stays on the entire day and night, and I mean basically just up until you take it off. Okay, so I'm also adding just one spray of our setting spray into that mixture, just one spritz. Okay, I'm going to give that a good mix. Okay, so that's what it looks like. It's ready to apply on my face, and I'm going to be just swatching that out onto my face and applying it, blending it in. Okay, so I'll be applying this on the entire face, including the areas that I have corrected as well. So you can do this. The quantity that you use can be totally dependent on your preference, though. I mean, whether you want to use lesser or you want to put more, it depends on the coverage that you're looking for and how much of product you want to use. The more you use, the more heavier it becomes. The more coverage it gives you. The lesser you use, you get a lighter finish. But whichever way, if you're using our foundation with our corrector, you are getting a full coverage finish, irrespective of whether you use lesser or more. Okay, we also avoid using too much because of that's what causes excess product to come off on your mask. But so don't apply too much of product unnecessarily. Okay, so now I'm going to just give this a good blend using my foundation brush. Okay, I'm going to start blending this in patting motions over my corrector, and that's it. Just pat it in. Okay, I'll be back just now. Okay, so this is it. I have blended out that mixture that I've made onto my face. As you can see, I've achieved complete coverage, and it's really smooth, and right now it's semi-matte on my face, so you can imagine that this is going to stay on till I take it off. Okay, so my next step that I'll be doing now is just simply I'm going to be setting this with a slight brushing of powder, and I'm going to be done with that completely. Okay, so I'm going to be taking the same shade 5 powder and just brushing it off slightly, as it's already semi-matte, so we don't need a lot of powder at this stage. So setting underneath my eyes first. Okay, and then I'm using a bigger powder brush, and I'm going to do the rest of my face. So this is a slight dusting of powder over your entire face, and this powder just smoothens everything out and takes away texture. It does not accentuate the lines on your and the texture on your skin. Okay, I'm going to bring it down to my neck as well, because I did apply a corrector and foundation there as well. Okay, so that's my powder all applied. Okay, then I'm giving myself a little spray of setting spray. That's just gonna lock everything in, and also it just tends to take away the residue from the powder and just melt all that makeup into your skin, so you can see what. Okay, so that's my powder all applied. Okay, then I'm giving myself a little spray of setting spray. That's just gonna lock everything in, and also it just tends to take away the residue from the powder and just melt all that makeup into your skin, so you can see what a good flawless coverage I've achieved. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing next is I'm going to be using the Smoky Palette, and I'm going to do my brows with it, including my eye makeup. Okay, so one small palette, versatile for so many different things. So we're going to start off with my brows first. Okay, I'm going to be using this darker black shade here on the end and just start filling in my brows. Okay, so I've filled in my brows very subtly with using this black shade on the Smoky Palette. This is a nice small little palette, versatile for so many things. It is available at all stores and online for 180 Rand. I think this is a basics palette that you can work with, and you can do so much with it. Okay. So next I'm going to be doing my eye makeup using this palette. So I'm going to be dipping into this brown shade here, and then I'm going to be using the lighter shade and as well as this shimmer shade on the inner part of my eye. Okay, starting off with the lighter shade first, then patting it on the inner corner. Okay, and then I'm going to be using the brown shade on the outer part of my eye. We have this set of eyeshadow brushes in the Folklore range. It's 300 Rand for a pack of 6. There's various eyeshadow brushes there, including a powder brush and a blusher brush and all your eye makeup brushes. It's a really good set of brushes to have. The quality is so good. I've had this set now for years. Okay, so if I want to intensify with a little bit of the black shade on the outer, and then I'm going to be taking that shimmery shade and be placing that on the midsection. Okay, I'm going to blend a little bit of that lighter shade on my brow bone as well. Okay, that's the basic eye look I'm doing, and I'm going to do this side. I'll be back. Okay, Okay, I've completed my eye makeup look using the Smoky Palette and the shades in there. Next, I'm going to be doing eyeliner and mascara. Now we have the Focal eyeliner, pen liner, and then we have the Focal mascara as well. Okay, I'm going to be using both of these on my eyes. These are also on sale for 150 Rand each. Okay, so I'm starting off on the, I'm just going to be doing a simple eyeliner. I'm not doing any wing. So okay, I'm going to do the other side and I'll be back. Okay, so simple eyeliner is completed. I'm going to be doing mascara next on my lashes. I'm not wearing lashes today, and this is a very simple, quick, everyday look, whether it's for work or for wherever you're going. And then if you want to turn this into an evening look, you know, you can just add a bit of contouring and add a little more sparkle on the eye, some lashes, and yeah, that could be your evening look. Mascara is completed. Doing some blusher with Focal Baked Blusher in the shade number 05. We don't have a lot of stock of this, so we have a few limited shades left. If you want to get any of them, they sell for 120. This has your pigment and shimmer in it, so that's got a nice, quick and easy to use product if you don't want to be using a separate highlighter as well, because it has that shimmer tone to it. Okay, when you apply blusher, make sure to warm it into your skin tone and not just apply it there. Okay, so work it into your skin tone and warm it for it to warm up. Blusher is done. I'm doing my lips with this number 2 Focal lip matte. These are new lip mattes that we have in. We have them in 4 different shades. So I'm just going to be applying this. I love the shade. Okay, so I've completed the look in that lip matte. I love the color. So that's my completed simple day look using the new method of applying our Shiloh Beauty foundation and powder. Very, very smooth, very durable, semi-matte finish, and then completely matte after I've applied the powder. No rubbing off, no residue, absolutely nothing. I can still feel my skin through this, and I've worn this application method previously, even with the mask, and the entire day of seeing clients and even into the evening, and it has not moved a single bit. It still remained on my skin Okay, so all the products that I used, you can get it online on www.perfectshade.co.za, or if you're near a stockist, you can visit your stockist and purchase it there. And then remember, we all also offer delivery in our area. So I'm in KZN and I offer delivery for anybody in KZN. If you want to purchase, just message me on 076 130 1308 and I'll give you a price list and information. And yeah, I'll give you the information on how to go ahead with a WhatsApp purchase, and then we deliver to your door. Okay, so yeah, if you need to know anything, you can contact me. And till the next time, thank you so much for watching, and enjoy your weekend and look fabulous. Bye.